Hello and welcome back to the Lost Artistry Lash channel. Today I'm going to be walking you through every single step that it takes to create this absolutely stunning brown wet lash look. Believe it or not, this type of look is very easy to create. All you have to do is follow my 3 simple steps. First step, you're gonna definitely need Lost Artistry's dark brown lashes. I'm using 0.07 diameter and dimensions 2 to 6D for today's look. My client Maeve, she has very sensitive eyes, so we have to take precautions. So I'm placing Freshie on the side of her head. I'm also working with our sensitized adhesive. Let's get into the actual steps of the set. Number 1, build the spikes. So this is creating the shape of the set. For today, I'm working with wet lash fans for the entire set. My wet lash fans are going to be closed. It's not super crucial that they are spiked. They just have to be really nice closed wet lash fans. So as you can see, I've dotted the eyes. Those dots are representing where I want my spikes to sit. Once I've finished that first round of spikes, now I want to see, do I like the shape of the set? Is it looking good? Is it what I'm wanting for the set, shaping wise, based on my client's eye shape? If it is, great. Now it's time to move on to step number 2, which is building the spikes again. All I have to do here is create the illusion that each of the spikes that I've already placed are thicker and bigger because I want the spikes to be a little more prominent. So what I'm doing is finding lashes that surround the spike that I've already placed. As close as you possibly can get to that spike is ideal. You can place it beneath the spike that you've already placed, or you can place it right beside it. And I'm going to use a length 1 millimeter shorter than the spikes that I've already placed. Just adding darkness. I don't need any more shaping at the very tips. That's why I'm using 1 millimeter shorter. All right, the spikes are in. As I've mentioned before, we're gonna be doing 3 to 5 millimeters shorter for the bottom layer, which is exactly what I'm going to fill next. So I'm gonna pull back all the spikes that I've already placed so that I can easily identify the bottom lash layer. And then there, I'm following my mapping as shown. And the bottom layer is just going to consist of a mix of 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 millimeters. The feathering of the multiple lengths is gonna really help me get extra texture, and it's going to help make that 16 millimeter stand out nicely, so it really does bring my shaping to life. From here, I'm just taking the mirror, looking to make sure that the set looks exactly how I want it to. If I need to remove any spikes, now is the time to do it. So I'm taking off the eye pads, I'm looking to see how does it look. The only thing I really notice is that I need to get a little closer to that inner corner. So I'm going back in, putting just the final touches in the set, adding just a few inner corner lashes, and then finishing with super bonders so the set looks just as I would expect when she comes in for a fill in 3 weeks from now. And there you have it. the set is done. If you have any questions about this set, please do comment them below, or if you have any general lash questions at all, totally here to answer them. Let me know what you think. Rate this set from 1 to 10 in the comments below. As always, thanks so much for watching.